Come into a seated position. Align the back of your skull with your sacrum. And let your arms come to rest onto your thighs. You can fold the first finger down, and the 3 fingers are reaching forward, lengthening them away from you. Now lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift your chest. Activate your feet, spread the toes and spread the balls of your feet. And then just allow your body to relax completely, as if you're melting, into your mat. And then notice how your body feels. Feeling for those areas in your body where you feel especially strong today. And also noticing those areas that are hiding, those areas that, feels as if they need some support. As you go through your class, keep the focus, so you'll feel for pressing down into your feet. You'll be doing lots of standing poses, so you're pressing your feet to the floor and feeling for drawing energy up from the earth and moving that through your body. So right now, ground down into sit bones as you breathe in, lengthen spine. And as you breathe out, soften the shoulders down. Deep breath, lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale, relax your neck. On the next breath, as you breathe in, expand your ribs. And exhale, exhaling completely, belly's in. And then release. Open your eyes and bring the soles of your feet together. So your heels, they're about 12, maybe 15 inches away from pelvic bone. Bring your hands back behind you so that you're on your fingertips. And as you breathe in, sit bones presses down and lifting chest, lifting diaphragm, but soften the shoulders. Staying here for 3 breaths. So sit bones are pressing down, and then breathe in. Inhale 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, hold for 10. Keep feeling for that lengthening up. The back of the skull is aligned with your sacrum. Bring your hands forward of your shins and exhale through mouth. Exhale completely. Turn the chin to chest. Pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Spreading the ribs. Spread your diaphragm and keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. Hands back behind. Sit tall and breathe. Deep breath. Inhale, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Now feel for creating space around your heart and lungs. Do so by lifting chest, lifting sternum. Sit bones presses down and you're lengthening your mid and upper ribs up. Let the shoulders be soft. Hands forward and exhale through mouth. Exhaling completely. Chin is tucking into chest. Pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Spreading ribs, spread diaphragm, and keep feeling as if you're hollowing your belly out. And release, push the floor away. Breathe in as you come up. Last one, hands back behind. Breathe in for 10. Hold the breath for 10. Hands forward up, shins, and exhale for 10. Exhale completely. Pull belly in, spreading ribs, spread diaphragm. Keep feeling as if you're hollowing belly out. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. Straighten your left foot straight forward and tuck your right foot in so the heel is by your groin. Your right foot is by your groin, or reach your heels back towards your sit bone. Bring your right hand by your right hip. As you breathe in, stretch your left arm up to ceiling. And as you breathe out, bring your left arm down on the inside of your left leg. Relax your left ear with left shoulder. Lift your right arm up, reach it back so the hand's 12 inches from the floor. As you breathe in, keep lengthening out of your left side. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. As you breathe, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, relaxing that right shoulder down. On your next breath, pressing down into left sit bone and keep lengthening out of left side. And as you breathe out, relax your neck. On the next breath, as you breathe in, reach your right arm up towards the sky, spread the fingers. And as you breathe out, as you arc your chest forward, reaching that right arm straight back. Breathe into the back of your heart, deep breath, feel, but energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, as you arc your chest forward, reaching that right arm back away from you. On the next breath, as you breathe in, stretching your right arm to sky. And as you breathe out, wrap your right shoulder as you reach your right arm over your right ear. Keep lengthening, so breathing, keep lengthening your left ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're reaching the fingertips forward of the right hand. On the next breath, as you breathe in, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, hands down either side of your front foot. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're folding over your left thigh. If your hamstrings are feeling especially tight, bend the knees, contract heels to sit bone. Now breathe into your belly and move your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, let your body melt forward. On the next breath, as you breathe in, stretch your arms forward, reach your arms up, reach your arms back, opening shoulders. And as you breathe out, relax your arms down by your side and change sides. Straighten your right foot reaches straight forward. Tuck your left foot in so the heel is by the groin. Right foot in or reach it back behind by your left glute. Your left hand is reaching back, fingertips on the floor, taking hold of your foot. Breathe in, stretch your right arm up, opening your right side of the body. As you breathe out, bring your right arm down to the inside of right leg. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. As you breathe in, keep lifting, lengthening out of your right side. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder down away from left ear. Now activate your feet, spreading toes, and spread the balls of your feet on both sides. As you breathe, feel the moving chest towards your chin. And as you breathe out, gliding your left shoulder back and down away from you. On the next breath, reach your left arm right up towards the sky, spread fingers. And as you breathe out, as you arc your chest forward, reaching that left arm straight back. Breathe into the back of your heart, deep breath, feel the energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, as you move your chest forward, that left arm is reaching straight back, chest opening. On the next breath, as you breathe in, stretch your left arm to sky, spread fingers. And as you breathe out, lengthen your left arm forward over your left ear. Deep breath. Lift your right side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, reach forward, wrapping that left shoulder as you reach forward. Now breathe in and expanding your ribs out to side. And as you breathe out, fold forward, hands down either side of your right foot. Can take hold of the foot, the ankle, or the calf. You're breathing into lower back and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, folding forward. One more breath. Deep in, breathe into your spot. And as you breathe out, let your body melt forward. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come up. Reach your arms up, opening shoulders. And exhale, release. Unwind the cross of your legs. You're coming down into your abdominal sequence. Today, we'll do frog lifting through. Frog lifting through and straddle lifting through. So that's the poses that you'll be doing today. So you lie down on your back, lifting your feet up off the floor, reaching your feet out towards the side. If you want to use the wall, then have your feet close enough to the wall so you can place your feet up against the wall. Your heels are aligned with your knees and the toes are flexed back towards the shins. That's your hands behind your head and neck. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Now hold the breath. Exhale, curl elbows up. Now send your thighs, knees out towards the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Lift the chest, reach your elbows up. Feel the opening around your back. As you exhale, curl elbows up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Now send. Keep sending thighs out to side. Pull belly in. As you breathe in, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Now exhale, curl elbows up. Curl pubic bone to navel. And then send. Keep stretching your legs out towards the side. Pull belly down to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis, but lift your head, lift your chest. Reach your elbows straight up. And exhale, curl elbows up. Send your thighs out towards the side. Flex the toes towards the shins. Pull lower belly down to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. And as you exhale, curl elbows up. Now reach. Keep feeling for unlocking the hips as you reach your thighs to the side. Flex the toes to shins. Pull belly down. Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to floor. Use your hands and draw your knees together, and then place your feet down onto the floor. Your next pose today is bridge. If you have a block, you'll be doing a bridge, supported bridge. So I'll demonstrate the pose, and then you can all have a go with this. If you don't have a block, then don't worry about that. We'll just make an adjustment. Yesterday we did bridge against the wall. I'll show you bridge against the wall, bridge with your feet down onto the floor. So you have some options with this. So you're lying down, you'll be lying down onto your back. The block is in close distance, so you can actually, it's within touching distance. Your arms are down by your side. Brush your heels with your fingertips. When you press your feet to the floor, breathe in, you're lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up away from the floor. You stay here for a few breaths, really feeling for opening up into lower back. You place a block under your sacrum, not onto the spinal column. Your feet are within touching distance. You'll be pressing down into your right foot, breathe in, lifting the left foot up, drawing knees towards the chest, and as you exhale, you're stretching that leg away from you. You stay here for a few breaths, and then you're bringing your left foot over your right thigh, knee, reach your heels away from you, and then send your left thigh and knee out towards the side. You stay here again for a few breaths before the foot comes down, placing the foot to the floor and switching for the other side. So that's your bridge with the block supported. If you wanted to do the same pose using the wall, you're starting with your feet up against the wall. And then you place your feet onto the wall. So the block is within touching distance. You breathe in, you're lengthening ribs forward away from waist. And as you breathe out, press your feet to floor, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up away from floor. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, lifting up a little bit more. You want to use the wall. If you want to work with your legs up, you're stretching your legs out and up in this way. And you can also move your thigh when you come to bending the knee. So you have those options with the pose. Okay. So set up for your bridge today. Have your block within touching distance. Arms down by your side. Take a deep breath into lower back. Press your feet to floor. As you exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up away from the floor. Move chest towards your chin. Now breathe in and move your belly away from pelvis as you move your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, lifting up, pushing the floor away. Breathe into lower back. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, press your heels to the floor. Place the block, take hold of the block. Place a block under your sacrum. Then align your right foot with your right sit bone. And as you press down into your right foot, breathe in, lift your left foot up. Draw the knee to chest. And as you breathe out, straightening that left leg right up towards the seat. Then breathe into your left hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, stretching your left leg right up. Reach out with the balls of your foot. On the next breath, breathe in. Telescope the ribs as you move chest to chin. And as you breathe out, as you tilt pelvis, sending your left leg straight up. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bend your left knee and hook your foot over your right thigh. Reach your heel away from you. Flex your toes towards your shin. You can use your left hand to traction your left thigh away from here. So breathe in deeply, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, pelvis tilt, send your left thigh away from you. On the next breath, release your left foot. Draw the knee to chest. And as you breathe out, place your left foot down onto the floor, lining up your left heel with your left glute. Press into your left foot and breathe in. Lift your right leg up, draw knee to chest. And as you breathe out, straightening your right foot up towards the sky, reaching out with the ball of your foot. Breathe into your right hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, sending that right leg straight up. One more breath as you breathe in. Feel as if you're moving your right thigh bone away from hip. And as you breathe out, bend the knee, draw the knee to chest, and then hook your foot, your right foot over your left thigh and knee. Reach out with the heels. Now breathe into your right hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, feel for easing your right thigh away from hips. One more breath, deep breath, chest to chin. And as you breathe out, slight tilt in pelvis as you send your right thigh away. On the next breath, release your right foot. Draw the knee to chest. And as you breathe out, place your right foot down onto the floor. Both feet are to the floor. Breathe in, telescoping ribs as you move chest to chin. And as you breathe out, tilt pelvis, move the block, and then lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down towards the floor. And then set up for your next pose, which is straddle lifting through. You're straddle lifting through. You're lying down on your back with your legs reaching out towards the side. Straighten the legs if you can. Your back is feeling tweaky. You can have the knees bent into frog lifting through. Hands clasped behind head and neck. So as you breathe in, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. You exhale, curl elbows up, and then reach. Keep sending your legs out towards the side. Straighten the legs if you can, or bend the knees. Keep moving your legs out to the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. You exhale, curl elbows up. Now reach. Keep sending your thighs out towards the side. Reach out with the balls of your foot. Pull belly in. As you breathe in, lower pelvis, but lift your head, lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. As you exhale, curl elbows up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Now send. Keep sending your legs out towards the side. Pull belly down. Inhale, low pelvis, but lift your head and chest. Reach your elbows up. And exhale, curl elbows up. Curl pubic bone to navel. As you send your legs out to side, pull lower belly down to floor. Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to floor. Bring your hands by the side of your thighs and knees and draw your legs together. Face your feet to the floor. Roll to your left side. Push the floor away as you're coming up. Setting up for your next pose today, which is dolphin. So bring your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. Your elbows are down under the shoulders. Reaching your hands forward, spread the fingers wherever the hands or clasp your hands. Keep the neck and shoulders relaxed. And breathe into upper back. Lift, spread upper back. Curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor. Push the floor away as you move your chest to thighs and knees. Breathe into upper back. Broaden across your upper back. And as you breathe out, reach your heels to the floor. Move your chest back to thighs and knees. On the next breath, as you breathe in, breathe into pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach back. Send the thighs back towards the back wall. On the next breath, anchor into your right foot. Lift your left leg up. Reach it back. Straighten that leg if you can. Keep sending your left leg back and away. Breathing into left hip. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your left thigh away from you. Achilles tendon stretch. On the next breath, lengthen your left leg away from you. And as you breathe out, lower your left foot. Hook your left big toe over the Achilles tendons of the right heel, and then reach both heels to the floor. Now breathe into your right hip. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach back. Heels to floor, chest to thighs and knees, bellies in. Release your left foot. Place your left foot to the floor. Anchor into left leg. Breathe in. Lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, stretch it back. Breathing into your right hip. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, stretch that right leg back and away from you. Achilles tendon stretch. On the next breath, as you breathe in, stretch your right leg back And as you exhale, lower the foot, hook your big toe of the right foot over the left heel and reach both heels to floor. Now breathe in deeply, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach back, heels to floor, chest to thighs, and knees and bellies in. Inhale, release. Place both feet to the floor, bend the knees, and come all the way down to floor. Push the floor away, and then coming up to stand. Stand with your feet about 3 feet away from you to the side of your mat. Coming into a spinal twist from standing. So your right hand is coming down on the midpoint of the floor. You can also place that hand onto a block. So I do this. So the right hand is down onto the floor. Place your left hand onto your sacrum. Press both feet to floor. And as you breathe in, lengthen away from your right thigh. So you're rolling the chest open towards the left. And as you press into your left foot, opening out a little bit more. Feel as if you're opening into the shoulders, you open up. You're going further on the next breath. Release your left arm and reach your left arm up to sky. And as you press into your right leg, opening out a little bit more. On the next breath, as you breathe in, lengthen your right ribs away from right hip. Press your left foot to the floor and feel as if you're twisting away from your left leg. On the next breath, as you breathe in, move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, opening the chest as you reach in your left arm to sky. Inhale, release. You're placing your left hand down to the floor where your right hand was. Place your right hand onto sacrum. Now breathe in and lengthen your left ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, rolling open towards the right. On the next breath, release your right arm, reach your right arm to sky. And as you breathe out, rolling open towards the right a little more. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, open out as much as you can to the right, reaching the fingertips to the sky. On the next breath, release both hands to the floor, and then clasp your hands behind your back. As you press your feet to the floor, breathe in, lengthening the ribs forward away from hips. And as you breathe out, as you fold forward, reach your arms up over the shoulders, shoulders away from hips. Now breathe in, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding a little deeper. Back of the neck is long. Last breath in, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach your arms over the shoulders, using this to open the shoulders. Place your hands onto sacrum. Breathe in, push the floor away, and as you exhale, coming up. Heel toe feet together. And then your next pose is dolphin against the wall. So that's where you're going with your next pose. Either doing dolphin against the wall or doing dolphin with your feet down onto the floor. You're doing dolphin against the wall. You're starting with your feet up against the wall. Your hands are onto your biceps. Your elbows down under the shoulders. Reach your hands forward. Clasp your hands today in this pose. So you're clasping your hands in this. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Now breathe into lower back. Lift, spread the upper back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor and reach your back. Chest is reaching back to thighs and knees. If you're ready, place one foot onto the wall, about 2 to 3 feet away from the floor, and then place the other foot onto the wall. Stay here, and then breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, move your chest towards the wall. If this is stronger than you want it to be, then please keep both feet onto the wall. If you're going further, working with one leg up, so you're reaching your left leg up towards the ceiling. And then breathe into that hip, deep breath.
And as you breathe out, sending that left leg straight up. The back of your right thigh is reaching to sky. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, as you're stretching that left leg to the sky, pull belly in. Feel as if you're tucking tailbone up towards your left hip. Face your left foot back to the wall if it's not. And then breathe in, reach your right leg up. And as you breathe out, stretching that leg away from you. And then breathe into your right hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, keep reaching that leg up to the sky. One more breath here, deep inhale. And as you breathe out, place the foot to the wall. Step down, 1 foot at a time. And push the floor away. And then come up to stand. So you're doing another inversion. This time you're doing either handstand prep. So if you're doing handstand prep, you're standing with your feet right up against the wall in this way. And from here, you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. As you press your feet to the floor, you're breathing and you're lengthening up. And as you breathe out, slightly tuck tailbones, bum tucks to heels, belly's pulling in. So you get this opening up in this way. If you're doing that pose, you're doing 10 breaths. Alternatively, you can do downward dog on the wall with one leg up or handstand against the wall. Only do handstand if you're really confident with that and you don't have anything going on into hips and into back. So if you're doing downward dog against the wall, you're starting with your sit bones up against the wall and reaching your heels forward. Where your heels finish is where your hands will start. In your downward dog against the wall, your feet starts against the wall, hands down under the shoulders. You breathe in, lift, spread the back, toes curled under. And exhale, lift knees off the floor and moving your chest back to thighs and knees. So you can stay here. If you're going further, you place 1 foot onto the wall, about 2.5, maybe 3 feet away from the floor, place the other foot onto the wall. Stay here and then breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away, move your chest to the wall. You're going further, working with one leg up. 3 breaths on each side. Once you've done your breath, you place your foot onto the wall, the other foot goes up. Stretching up, reaching out with the balls of your feet. Keep pushing the floor away. If you're working with your handstand, you're starting with your hands about 3 to 4 inches away from the wall. Making sure there's nothing that's dangerous in your way. Hands to the floor, and then as you breathe in, you're stepping up. So I'm stepping up with my left leg. My right foot is stepped forward a few inches and inhale. And exhale, step up, place the foot onto the wall. Push the floor away as you reach your legs to the sky. Stay here for as long as you can. So go ahead, do one of those poses. Handstand prep, feet right up against the wall. Lengthen your legs up towards the ceiling. Tailbone is tucked into heels. Keep reaching out and up. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away. Downward facing dog. Do either push up. That's it. Pull belly in. Move your chest closer to the walls. Deep breaths. That's it. Keep straightening that leg. Move your chest closer to the wall. Deep breaths. Inhale. Keep sending the back of your thighs towards the sky. Keep wrapping the shoulders. Deep breaths. Exhale, push the floor away. Move chest to wall. Keep the back of your neck long and soft.
Once you've done your count, then come all the way down to floor. And then stand at the front of your mats. So working fairly continuously now, standing at the front of your mat, you need to protect your knees and have your blanket or towel by your knees. As you exhale, bring your hands together at your chest. Press your feet to floor, and as you breathe in, you're reaching arms out and up towards the sky, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Release the back foot, push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, bring your hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Now bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in as you lower down. Shoulders are last to come down. Reach the legs back, hands forward, low cobra. As you breathe, move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders. Breathe in, toes curled under. Exhale, press it back, downward dog. Feel the push your floor away in your downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Release your back foot, stretch your arms to the sky. Going as deep as you can, opening into hips. And as you breathe out, hands down, step forward with your right foot for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, and lengthen, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot back for plank. Reach back into heels. Now bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Low cobra, hands forward, breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders, press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step, right foot forward between the hands, place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you stretch your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, left foot steps forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Press your feet to floor, breathe in, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back, bend your left knee, and reaching your arms to the sky. Feel for pushing the floor away with your right foot as you stretch up. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back into heels, bend the knees, exhale, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, as you breathe in, move chest and ribs forward, whilst lengthening legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you're stretching arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg, right leg back, bend the right knee. You're reaching your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, bring your hands down and step your left foot back for plank. Reach back into heels. Now bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down, elbows are in. Cobra, as you breathe in, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, left foot steps forward, forward bend. As you breathe in, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. And as you exhale, hands together at chest. Chair pose, breathe in, bend the knees and sweeping your arms out and up to stand. Spread the fingers. Sit a little deeper into pose. Now breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fall forward, hands to floor. As you breathe in, move your chest forward away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, flatten the hands and step or hop it back into plank. Lower all the way down to floor. Clasp your hands behind your back for both. As you breathe in, lift chest, lift legs. Now stretch your legs back, soften the shoulders away from ears. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press it back, downward dog. Feel, pushing the floor away. Warrior one, as you breathe in, step your left foot by your left hand. Ease your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you rise up for warrior one. Bend your left knee as you're stretching your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down, and step your left foot back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Keep elbows tucked in. Clasp your hands behind your back, both pose. As you breathe in, lift chest, lift legs. Now reach your legs back. Reach your arms down towards your heels, tuck your chin to chest. Exhale, release, lower down. Hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand. Left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Bend the front knee as you reach back into your left foot. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Clasp your hands behind your back for both. Breathe in, lift chest, lift legs. Reach your legs back, spread the toes, tuck your chin to chest. Exhale, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel for pushing the floor away in your downward dog. From here, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, hop legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, forward bends, lengthen through the spine. Chair pose, breathe in, reaching your arms to sky. Knees are bent, tailbone tucks the heels. And as you exhale, stand, hands together at chest. Go again, breathe in, bend the knees, sweep your arms out and up. Shoulders are down, away from heels. Exhale, fold forward, belly in. As you breathe in, move chest forward away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Clasp your hands behind your back for both. As you breathe in, lift chest, lift legs. Now reach your legs back, spread the toes. Move your ankles towards each other and tuck chin to chest. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press it back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot by your left hand. Ease your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you rise up for warrior one. And as you exhale, hands down, step left foot back, step it back for plank. Reach back into heels. Now breathe out and lower down, keep elbows in. Hands clasped behind back, both toes. Breathe in, lift chest, lift legs. Reach your legs back, spread the toes. Tuck your tailbones towards your heels as you reach your arms towards your heels. Relax your neck. Exhale, release. Lower down, hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press it back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand. Ease your left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. And as you exhale, hands down, step your right foot back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, elbows in. Clasp hands behind back for both. Breathe in, lift chest, lift legs. Send your legs back, squeeze ankles towards each other. Tuck your chin to chest, and let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Exhale, release, lower down. Hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl, toes under. Exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away in your downward dog. From here, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, hop or step your legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, forward bend, lengthen through the spine. Bend the knees for chair pose. Breathe in, knees are bent, your arms are reaching up. And as you breathe out, stand and bring your hands together at your chest. Tailbone tucks down, belly's pulling in. Now you're nicely warmed. We'll come into a standing series. If you want to take a drink now. We'll be moving fairly continuously through these series of poses. Stand at the front of your mat. Warrior two. Inhale, step your right foot back to about 3.5, maybe 4 feet away from you. Line up your right foot with the short edge of the mat. Line up your front heel with the arc of the back foot. Stretch your arms out towards the side. The back of your skull is aligned with your sacrum. Arms are level as they stretch away from you. Press down into both legs, and as you breathe in, lifting up, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, shoulders down. Feel as if you're reaching your arms away from you. Fingers are outspreading. Feel as if the beams reaching through the fingertips. Press down into your left foot and then lengthen your left ankle away from your left heel. And as you breathe out, bend your left knee. Feel as if you're sending your left thigh forward. As you press into the edge of your right foot, breathe in and feel as if you lengthen your ankles away from the heels. And as you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, curl pubic bone to navel. Eagle. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bring your left arm over your right and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, shoulders relax away from it. Now breathe into your upper back. Feel your side ribs opening. And as you breathe out, glide the shoulders back and down. On the next breath, as you breathe in, lift your elbows up. Elbows are higher than heart. And as you breathe out, strong legs as you reach your elbows straight forward. Relax your forehead into your forearms. And then breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your elbows forward. Stay strong with your feet. Lift the toes, spread the toes. Feel the energy in the earth. Move this through your body. Last breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Throw your arms out to side. Your next pose is reverse warrior. So as you breathe in, stretch your right arm up, open through the right side of your body. And as you breathe out, as you press into your right foot, reverse. The right hand is now below or above the knee. Stretch your left arm up towards the sky. If your right hip is, if your back is tweaky, bring your right hand higher up onto the hip. Press into your right leg, and as you breathe in, keep lengthening out of your right side. And as you breathe out, reaching that arm over your ear. If you have some of the props, I use a wheel. You could also use a chair to support by pressing up against that chair or the back foot. I use a wheel against my right thigh. And as you breathe in, keep lengthening out of your right side. Press your left foot to the floor. Reach your left arm over left ear. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. If you want to go further, bring your right hand all the way around the back and tuck it onto your left thigh by the hip. Now breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you press your left foot to the floor, reach your left arm over left ear. On the next breath, use your left arm to pull your body up. Use your right hand to support your head. Extended warrior variation, place your left forearm onto left thigh. Bring your right arm all the way around the back and tuck it onto that left hand. Now use both hands for traction. So press both arms down onto your left thigh. Press your left foot to floor and then breathe in, stretching the ribs out and up. And as you breathe out, go in a little deeper. Place your left forearm onto left thigh, extended warrior variation. As you anchor into your right foot, breathe in and move your belly forward away from pelvis. Move your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from your left ear. Relax your left ear with your left shoulder. Now breathe in and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder down away from your right ear. Keep feet active. Press your feet to the floor, toes are lifted. Keep pressing back into the edge of your right foot. On the next breath, interlock. Slide your left arm down on the inside of your left leg. Bring your right arm around the back and bind the hands by your hip. You can use a strap to bind your. If you're using the strap, you're sliding the strap under your left thigh, and you bind the strap by your hip. Then glide the strap further away from the glutes, more up to the midpoint of your left thigh. Press into your left foot, and then breathe in. Glide your ribs forward on your left side. And as you press into your right leg, roll the chest open to the right. Glide your right shoulder away from left right ear. Now breathe in and keep drawing chest forward towards your chin. And as you breathe out, slightly curl pubic bone to navel. Tailbone tucks back towards your right heel. Then inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot and setting up for vertical splits. Your hands are either side of your front foot. Step your right foot forward about 6 inches. And then anchor into your left leg. Breathe in, glide your body forward, lift your right leg up and reach it back. Keep pressing down into your left foot and then breathe in, move your chest towards your foot. And as you breathe out, sending that right leg out. Keep sending that thigh away. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, reach back, sending that right thigh bone away. One more breath here, deep breath, inhale. Move belly away from the top of your left thigh. And exhale, release. Step your right foot back down onto the floor. From here, your next pose is half moon, is pyramid. So ease your right foot forward, so your feet about now 2.5, maybe 3 feet away from each other. Your hands with traction, so bring your hands onto the top of your left thigh. You press back into both legs, breathe in, lift belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Now breathe in and keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, allow your body to melt forward a little more. If you can, bring your hands down onto the floor. Keep the back of the neck long. And then breathe in. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, bringing your chest closer towards your left shin. You may be feeling this into your hamstrings, the back of the thighs, the back of calves and glutes. Keep feeling what you feel and then breathe into what you feel. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. From here, bring your left hand forward about 10 inches ahead of the left shoulder. Press down into your left foot. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, stretch it straight back. You can place that left hand onto a block. Place your right hand onto your right hip. And then reach back with your right heel. Half moon. You're going further, reaching your right arm up towards the sky. As you breathe in, feel for breathing into that left hip. And as you breathe out, stretch back with that right heel. Reach your right fingertips to sky. On the next breath, move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the right. Place both hands down onto the floor and step your right foot back towards the edge of the mat. Your feet are now 3.5 feet away from each other. Breathe in, press back into your right foot, push the floor away with your left foot as you rise up for warrior one. Bend the front knee. Now breathing and stretching the ribs up away from waist.
And as you breathe out, go in a little deeper. Bend that front knee. Twisting warrior, place your left hand onto left thigh. Breathe in, stretching your right arm up. And as you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh knee. Make a fist, place your left hand on top. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Now breathe in and lengthen through the right side of your body. And as you breathe out, roll your chest open towards the left. Strong legs here. So feel the energy. Press your feet to the floor and breathe in. Move belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you roll the chest open towards the left, relax your left shoulder away from it. Deep breath, inhale, breathe into back. And as you breathe out, opening out towards the left. From here, release your right hand down to the outside of your left foot. And then reach your left arm up towards the sky. Straighten your left leg. Revolve triangle, twisting triangle. Now breathe in, press back into your right foot to lengthen out of your right side. And as you breathe out, open out towards the left. Straighten that left leg if you can. If it's struggling, bend the knee. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, open out towards the left. You can also place your right knee to the floor and open out in this way. So if you're really feeling this as hurting, then make it easier by placing the knee to the floor. One more breath in, deep breath, inhale, keep lengthening away your side ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, open out towards the left. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down to the floor, either side of your front foot. Your next pose is pigeon. Your left foot is easing towards the right edge of the mat. Straighten your right leg, reach your right leg straight back. Hands under the shoulders. And as you bear in, down into pelvis, breathe in and stretching the ribs up. And as you breathe out, fold forward over your left shin. Reach your right leg back. If you can, curl the toes of your right foot. Lift your right knee off the floor and reach back into your right heel. Now breathe in and keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, tailbone tucks as you reach back into that right heel. One more breath. You're breathing in and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, release. Place your knee to the floor if it was not, and then hands under the shoulders. You're sitting on your left sit bone. Your left foot eases out towards the left. The foot is aligned with the edge of the mat. So your left foot is out towards the side here. You're twisting towards your foot. So you're bringing your chest towards your foot, either taking hold of the foot with both hands or tucking your left elbow into the arc of your left foot. Or sometimes I use a wheel or a block. So today I'm going to use a wheel against that foot. You ground down into your left sit bones, breathe in and stretch out of your left side. And as you breathe out, you're moving your chest towards the foot. Or twist away from the foot. Now breathe in, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're drawing closer towards that foot. Take 2 more breaths here. Deep breath. Keep lengthening your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're opening out. Straighten your right leg if you can. One more breath here. Deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. And then step back into downward dog. And then step straight forward to the front of your mat. That's the other side. One side is done. We're working the other side. Standing at the front of your mat. Warrior 2. As you breathe in, step your left foot forward. Step your left foot back.
for warrior 2. Bend the front knee and reach forward. The thigh is reaching straight forward. The back foot is squared to the short edge of the mat. Arms reaching out. Line at the back of your skull with your sacrum. Press down into both feet as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs up away from waist. And as you breathe out, go in a little deeper. Feel as if you're reaching your right thigh forward. Press down with the outside of your right foot so your knee does not turn inwards. So keeping the hips opening out. Deep breath, inhale, lengthening out and up. And as you breathe out, go in a little deeper. On the next breath, lengthening the ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you go a little deeper, slightly curl pubic bone to navel. Eagle. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bring your right arm over your left and bind the hands. And as you breathe out, let your shoulders be soft away from your ears. Now look at your feet. Activate your feet. Spread the toes, spread the balls of your feet. Stay deep into the pose. Press into your legs, and as you breathe in, feel as if you're lifting, lengthening the ribs up. And as you breathe out, squeeze your shoulders down the back. As you breathe in, lift your elbows up. Elbows are higher than heart. And as you breathe out, relax your forehead into your bicep. Now breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're reaching your forearms forward, opening the back of heart. One more breath here. Deep breath. And exhale, release. Float your arms out to side. Your next pose is reverse warrior. As you breathe in, you're stretching your left arm up. Open the left side ribs. And as you breathe out, reverse. The left hand is now below or above the knee. Your right arm is reaching over your right ear. Your back feels tweaky. Bring your left hand higher up by your hip. Press into your left leg. Breathe in, lift and lengthen out of your left side. And as you press your right foot to the floor, reach your right arm over right ear. If you're going further, slide your left arm all the way around the back, tucking it onto your right hip by the thigh. And also take hold of that right thigh. Now feel the strength in both legs, press into both feet, and then breathe and lift belly away from pelvis, move chest to chin. Press your right foot to the floor as you reach your right arm over right ear. Spread the fingers. Relax your left ear with left shoulder. Now as you breathe into your heart, feel as if you're lifting your chest bones up, moving chest to chin. And as you press your left foot to the floor, reaching your right arm over right ear. Use your right arm, breathing to pull your body up. Use the left arm to support your head. Extended warrior variation, your right forearm is onto right thigh. Left arm reaches around the back and is tucked onto the thigh by your hip. Press both hands onto your thigh for back traction. Press your right foot to floor and then breathe in, lift and stretch away from that right hip. And as you breathe out, shoulders down. Place your right forearm onto right thigh. As you press down into press your right foot to floor, breathe in and lift your side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, relax your right shoulder away from right ear. Press your edge of your left foot to floor. Anchor into left leg. And as you breathe in, move your belly forward away from pelvis. Move your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder down away from it. Now breathe into lower back and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, slightly curl pubic bone to navel. Feel as if your right sit bones reaches back towards your left heel. Interlock. On the next breath, you're sliding your right arm under your right thigh and bind it with the left arm that's already around the back. You can also place a strap under the thigh and use a strap to bind. If both of those are stronger than you want to be today, stay in the extended warrior variation here, or placing your right hand onto the floor, or a block, stretching your left arm to the sky. So one of those will work for you today. As you press into your right foot,
Breathe in, glide your right ribs against your right thigh. And as you press your edge of your left foot to the floor, roll chest open to the left. Relax your neck. Now breathe into lower back. Lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, glide both shoulders away from hip. One more breath in, deep breath. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down. From here, bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Then ease your body forward. Lift your left foot off the floor and reach it up, reach it back. Feel for moving the thigh bone away from pelvis. Press into your right foot, and as you breathe in, move your chest away from the thigh. And as you breathe out, send your left leg to the sky, moving forehead towards your right shin. Vertical splits. One more breath in, deep breath, inhale. And exhale, release. Place your left foot back down onto the floor, and then step it forward so that your feet are about now 2.5 feet away from each other. Bring your right foot slightly towards the right so your feet are hip distance apart. You're setting up for pyramid. Bring your hands onto the top of your right thigh. Press back into both feet. Breathe in, lift, move belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your left shin, your right shin. Deep breath, inhale. Keep traction away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, folding a little deeper, you can bring hands onto the floor. The back of the neck is long. Check, you're aiming to have your sacrum level. So don't favor one side over another. You will feel this into calves, into hamstrings, into glutes. Press both feet to floor. And as you breathe in, feel for stretching your belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, folding a little deeper. From here, bring your right hand forward of your left foot. Sorry, right hand forward of your right foot about 12 inches, and then bring it 6 inches towards the right side. Now breathe in, glide your body forward, weight is in your right leg. Lift your left leg up, reach it back. And once you're ready, reaching your left arm to the sky for half moon. As you breathe in, feel for lifting the weight of your body away from your right thigh. And as you roll your chest open towards the left, reach your left leg back, reach out with your heels, stretch your left fingertips to sky. As you breathe in, gliding your right ribs forward away from right hip. And as you breathe out, tuck tailbones as you reach back into your left heel. Left arm reaches to sky. On the next breath, place both hands down onto the floor. And then step your left leg back, setting up for warrior one. Bring your feet about hip distance apart. Press down into both feet as you breathe in, you're rising up for warrior one. Bend that front knee. Reach back into the edge of your left foot as you stretch it up. And as you breathe out, left hip is forward, right hip is back. Twisting warrior, place your right hand onto right thigh. Breathe in, stretch your left arm up. And as you breathe out, left elbow is over your right thigh. Make a fist. Place your right hand on top. Relax your left ear with left shoulder. Now breathe in and lengthen your right ribs forward away from right hip. Press your right to the floor. Twist away from your right leg. Your neck is relaxed. Left ear is by left shoulder. Reach back to the edge of your left foot. And then breathe in, lengthen through the left side of your body. And as you breathe out, twist away from your right leg. On the next breath, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. Now reach back into your left leg as you twist away from your right. You're going further today. Release your left hand down on the outside of your right foot. You can place a block there. That hand can now be onto the calf and reach your right arm up towards the sky. Straighten your right leg. Revolve triangle. Now breathing, keep lengthening through the left side of your body. And as you breathe out, opening out towards the right. You can make this pose easier by bending your left knee. So work with what was working for you today. Breathe in, keep stretching, lengthening the ribs away from your right hip. And as you push back into your left leg, opening out towards the right. One more breath. Anchor into your left leg. And as you breathe in, move belly forward away from pelvis. Press your right foot to floor, twist away from that right leg. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Ease your right foot across towards the left edge of your mat, setting up for pigeon. Hands are under the shoulders. As you bear down into pelvis, breathe in and lift and lengthen your ribs forward away from waist. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your right shin. Deep breath, inhale, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, tailbone tucks. If you can, curl the toes under of your left foot. Reach your left heel back, lift your left knee off the floor. Now breathe in, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach back into your left heel. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Place your knee back to the floor. Hands are under the shoulders. Sit down onto your right sit bone. Ease your right foot up so your foot is now at a right angle. And from here, twist towards the foot. So your right arm is coming up. It's tucking into the arc of your right foot. You can make a fist and bring your left hand on top. Or just take hold of the foot with both hands. You get down into your right sit bones, breathe in and stretching the ribs away from that right hip. And as you breathe out, moving chest closer towards your right foot. Straighten your left leg if you can. Now breathe in, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel for drawing chest closer towards that right foot. Keep both feet active. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Ease and out of pulse. From here, if you have a wall handy, then we could use the wall. You're coming up, you're standing against the wall. So this is where you're going. So if you can stand up against the wall in this way. Your sit bones are up against the wall. Your feet, they're about 3 to 4 inches away from the wall. That is, your heels are 3 to 4 inches away from the wall. Walk your hands down onto your thighs, all the way down towards the floor. And from here, if you tuck your hands under your feet, press your sit bones against the wall, keep the back of the neck long, and as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you move your chest, forehead towards your shins. And then breathe in deeply, keep lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in, drawing chest closer towards the wall. You can take hold of the back of your heels and then use this to give you traction. Keep the back of the neck long. As you breathe in, press your feet to floor and move belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in and feel as if you're drawing your chest through your feet. Last breath here, deep breath. And exhale as you take it a little deeper. And then inhale, release. Bring your hands onto your shins. And breathe in, walking your hands up against your thighs.
coming all the way up to stand. So your next pose is a shoulder stand. If you're doing shoulder stand, you will fold. Boris will ask you to fold your mouth so your shoulders and your neck is protected. So I will do the pose of just padding up the back of edge of my hands. So I've created a little bit like a small pillow for my back. From here, you lie down on your back, your hands are down by your hips, neck is relaxed. So the neck is relaxed away from here. So my shoulders are onto the fold that I've just made, and my neck is just off. My head is supported. Hands down by your side. Walking feet in. Breathing and pressing the lower back to the floor. As I exhale, I lift up, sending my legs up towards the sky, reaching out with the balls of your feet. My hands are tucking onto the sacrum. And as I breathe in and exhale, reach. From here, if you're going further, then you're coming into twisted roots. You're crossing your right leg over your left. And if you can make the second cross, that's where you're going. So you're breathing in deeply. And as you breathe out, feel for opening out into lower back. Taking 3 breaths on each side if you're in twisted root. If you're not in twisted root, just keep stretching your legs out to the sky. Deep breaths. And as you breathe out, opening out into lower back. As you've done that, change the cross of your legs. And breathing into lower back. And as you breathe out, twist deeper into pose. Deep inhale. And as you breathe out, opening into lower back as you come deeper into pose. One more breath here. And then release. Release your legs up to the sky. Bend the knees and let the feet come back over your head. Knees are bent. And then bring the soles of your feet together. So from here, neck is relaxed. You're breathing into lower back. You've got hold of your feet in Supta Baddha Konasana. When you exhale, exhale completely and move your feet to chest. Keep pressing your lower back to floor. Breathe into lower back. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in. Exhale completely as you bring your feet to chest. One more breath, deep breath. And as you exhale, exhale completely. You're pressing your lower back to the floor. You're moving your feet to chest. And then inhale, release. Use your hands, draw your knees together. Roll to your side. Push the floor away as you're coming all the way up for a spinal twist. Classical spinal twist. Bring your left foot across towards your right hip. Bring your right foot over your left, so your right foot is now flat onto the floor. Left heel is by your right hip. As you breathe in, you stretch your left arm up. And as you breathe out, bring your left arm across, hugging your right thigh towards the chest. Your right hand reaches back by behind you. You can also slide that right arm all the way around the back and tucking it onto your left hip or thigh. Now breathe in and stretch out of your right side. Press your right sit bone back to the floor as you twist towards the right. As you breathe in, lift chest. And as you breathe out, twisting to the right. Keep the chin aligned with chest. Breathing into lower back and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, twisting towards the right. Inhale, release. Unwind the cross of your legs and change the cross of your legs. Your right foot is coming across towards your left hip. Bring your left foot over so it comes across towards your right hip. Your left foot is flat onto the floor. As you breathe in, stretching your right arm up and then hugging your thigh towards the chest. Your left arm reaches around, it's either on the floor or bring it all the way around and tucking it onto your right hip. Pressing down into left sit bone. As you breathe in, stretch out of your left side. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. Press your left foot to the floor. And as you breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, twisting towards the left. Both shoulders are down. On the next breath, as you press down into sit bones, breathe in and lengthening the ribs out and up. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. And inhale, release. Unwind the cross of your legs. Lie down on your backs. You have something warm to keep yourself warm, then lie down and cover yourself, or just lie down. Arms are down by your side. The neck and shoulders are relaxing down away from your hips. Lengthen your thighs down, or if your back feels tweaky, then have the soles of your feet onto the floor or bring the soles of your feet together. Let your arms be relaxed and the shoulders soften away from your ears. So allowing yourself time just to let go from these poses. Lie down into your final pose into Shavasana.
Begin to move your fingertips, the tips of toes. Feel the flow of energy as it begins to move through your body. And feel for drawing this energy from the earth, moving it into your body, and allow it to be spread through the whole of your body. On the next breath, stretch out in a way that feels good to you. When you exhale, let go of all that does not serve. On the next breath, bend the knees and move your knees towards your chest. And then roll to your side. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up, coming up into a seated position. Once you're up, bring your hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching your sternum. Taking a moment, just pausing, feeling that energy as it's moving through your body. Feel how invigorating your body feels now. Taking a moment or two to congratulate yourself for your practice today. Thank all of you for allowing me to guide you through your practice this evening. Finishing together, take a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste.